If you've ever wondered what it's really like to stay at an all-inclusive adult-only resort, grab your sun hat and let's spill the tea. Today, we're diving into my honest review of the Secrets Puerto Los Cabos. The good, the bad, and the I'll pass. And yes, I'll tell you whether this resort is worth your precious vacation days or those hard-earned dollars. So let's go. First, the vibe. The vibe at Secrets Puerto's Los Cabos is an adults-only, all-inclusive resort that feels romantic, relaxing, and a very day drink by the pool kind of friendly vibes. Think upscale, but not pretentious, to stunning infinity pools overlooking the Pacific, beachside lounge, and a golf course view. The crowd, mostly couples, groups of friends, and some families with their adult kids. Especially since we went over Christmas, we noticed more families. Overall vibes, relaxed luxury with a splash of boozy chill energy. Okay, so let's talk rooms. Because let's be real, nobody wants to stay somewhere sketchy, right? We stayed in one of the more budget-friendly rooms, and honestly, it was absolutely fine. The space felt surprisingly roomy, with plenty of storage to hang our clothes, drawers to tuck away all of our belongings, because yes, I'm that girl that can overpack. The bed, it was large and comfy. The pillows, not my fave, but I can be picky. However, hubby was absolutely fine. He slept like a baby. The bathroom, chef's kiss. 2 sinks, no fighting over counter space, a gorgeous walk-in shower with 2 shower heads. Wow. And a stunning soaking tub that made me feel like I was in a travel magazine ad. There was even a cozy couch to lounge on, a mini bar stocked with drinks, and a cute little service door for room service, although we never used it, even though we said we would, and seating outside on the balcony to watch the sunset, which was gorgeous. But the air conditioning? Yeah. It was fighting for its life. December or not, it was humid and the AC just wasn't holding up at night. For my preference, I do like it a lot colder than usual. Overall, I'd rate the room a 7 out of 10 for aesthetics, space, and comfort, but a 5 out of 10 for climate control. It was not my best friend. If your budget allows, I definitely recommend splurging on an oceanfront or a swim out room for a full luxe experience. It's worth it. So let's talk food. Because let's face it, great meals can make or break a vacation. So starting off with breakfast, it's kind of the standard buffet vibes with plenty of options, but nothing that had us jumping out of bed with excitement. Lunch, on the other hand, was definitely more fun, but nothing amazing. Think tacos, burgers, pizza, bar food vibes, but elevated enough to make you go back for seconds or maybe even thirds. No judgment, please. But mainly because you can order poolside and just chill. But dinner? Oh, honey, dinner understood the assignment. With about 5 specialty restaurants to choose from, evenings felt like a reward after a day in the sun. My favorite spot? Oceana. The surf and turf was fresh, flavorful, and downright delicious. The dining there at sunset? Talk about main character energy. The view, the breeze, the glow. It was giving romance novel cover vibes. I loved it. And let's not forget about the Christmas Eve celebration. They had live music, a mariachi band, fresh off the grill eats, and such a festive atmosphere. Easily one of the highlights of our stay. Overall, breakfast was a, 4 out of 10. Lunch held strong at 6. And dinner came through with confidence, 8 out of 10. Oh, and a big shout out to the staff for consistently asking about dietary restrictions at every restaurant. That level of care is chef's, wait, it's a 5-star service, darling. Love to see it. Alrighty, let's dive into things to do. Because we know lounging is a vibe, but sometimes we want to do something between the margaritas. So, first up, the resort has not one, but 2 pools. The first one is all about serenity. Think calm waters, quieter vibes, and perfect for that do not disturb energy. The second pool, oh, she's a life of the party. With an activity coordinator keeping things lively, you've got options like water aerobics and even a few surprise games that'll have you laughing or slightly embarrassed, but in a very good way. Beyond the pools, this resort is huge, which means there's plenty of extra activities without feeling cramped. There's a volleyball setup, a cute little mini golf course, think chess games with your friends, horseshoe throwing, and get this, it's all included, no extra charge. Pickleball fans, you're covered too. Grab a paddle and get your rally on. The only thing I didn't really care for was some of the cabanas came with an additional fee. And for my early risers or wellness friends, yoga sessions are held closer to the beach with sunrise. I bet there's something magical about stretching out with an ocean breeze and golden hour glow. Oh, and the resort sits right on the ocean, so you can go fishing. And in the wintertime, we were lucky enough to spot some whales, which was amazing. But heads up, you can't swim here due to strong currents. So it's a look but do not touch kind of situation. And also, they do have a lifeguard out there. So whether you're team lay by the pool with a drink in hand or team let's get moving, there's something here to keep everyone happy. Also, the spa looked dreamy, but it does come at an extra cost. Same with golfing and excursions such as shuttle rides into town. Overall, a solid 8 out of 10 for daytime fun. Nighttime, well, we'll get there. Staff is one of those make it or break it things for a resort, right? So here's my take. I would give it a solid 7 out of 10 here. The staff was super friendly, genuinely kind, but I felt like the attentiveness dipped a little bit. Maybe because it was busy and maybe it was because it was Christmas. One of the staff members said it was at 70% capacity. So I felt like that was a little low. So I don't know if they were understaffed. However, the room service and concierge, I cannot speak to that because we did not use those services at all. We were there for a short time, so we did not have anyone come into the room to clean it at all. We did not have any room service, and we didn't need any help from the concierge as we made all of our reservations on our own. Nightlife. Oh, man. Look, if you love live music at the bar or watching sports on a big screen, you'll be fine. But if you're looking for themed parties, fun shows every night, or just something to do after dark, prepare to be disappointed. Christmas Fiesta was fabulous, but the other nights, not so much. I would give this a 2 out of 5 for nightlife. That's being pretty generous. They shut down the pools, and you can't even soak in the hot tub. So I thought that was kind of lame, to be honest. And we're not big drinkers, so that was disappointing to just sit at the bar. So I wish they had other things to do that was indoors lit up, such as playing pool, shuffleboard, anything such as that would have been pretty neat for an indoor activities at night. So that's why I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. let's get real. Was it worth the money for the price we paid? Which I have shared that it was a budget-friendly room, which included last-minute Christmas deals with flights. I'd say yes. But if we had paid those full holiday seasonal rates, I would definitely reconsider, which we did when we looked this deal up 2 weeks prior to actually booking it. The resort is an all-inclusive, but let's set expectations. The alcohol selection was barely at standard. Think Tito's and Absolute for vodka, and the beer options weren't anything to brag about. Also, like I said, this was a mid-level, so I expected a little bit better. If you're a wine lover, prepare to splurge because premium bottles are an additional cost. The spa, unsurprisingly, priced at resort levels. Golfing, extra, of course. Excursions, also some of them are extra. Don't get me wrong, we had a wonderful time. It was a short stay and exactly what we were looking for what we spent. So to be fair, I appreciated that. But if you're booking during a peak season at top dollar rates, you might want to adjust your expectations to match the experience. It's a beautiful property with plenty to enjoy, but when it comes to value, timing is everything. And just a lovely reminder that this is our own personal opinion from our personal experience. So it is not a sponsored video and everything was paid out of our own pocket. So the question is, Secrets Puerto's Los Cabos, was it worth it? For a relaxing, adults-only romantic escape over the holidays, for us, it was an absolute yes. With a few asterisks, would we go back? Maybe, but we'd be more strategic about our room choice and expectation. Now I want to hear from you. Have you been to an all-inclusive resort that you've absolutely loved? Please drop your recommendations below because your girl is always planning her next trip. Or maybe you went to a location that you absolutely hated and you want to share that. Please let us know which resorts to avoid. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Thank you so much for being here, and if you made it to the end, we appreciate it because it helps out our channel so much. We do these reviews because we enjoy it and we love traveling, so we hope we are sharing some awesome tips and wisdom for your next adventures. Cheers!
Merry Christmas!